Hello everyone, Yminkai here, back with a new game, Deathloop, the Danganronpa inspired game, where you have to find the killer and escape a death loop. Oh, anyway, let's get started.
Who are you?
Oh, it's voiced. Okay, so maybe I don't have to read the dialogue.
How did you get here?
You don't remember, do you? Who is this? You open your mouth, but before you can utter a single word, the voice suddenly cuts you off.
Happiness or freedom? What would you choose?
I think I'd both. Oh, I have to actually. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh, shoot. Boom.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Freedom sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, I guess we will find out. Wait, did that matter? Did that like change the ending or something? Oh my goodness, I hope I didn't just mess up from the get-go. Okay, static. We're looking at a TV screen or something. Maybe we're getting like brainwashed. Uh, okay, it's like a school. Okay. Okay, so this is Morale. Hey, how long are you gonna stand there? Should I give her? I don't. I don't know if I'm ready to do a voice yet. I don't know. We'll see. Look around you in confusion. It seems you're standing in front of a school. Can I do a voice? I don't know, bro. That seems kind of weird to me. I'll do it. I'll do it. Let me stop laughing. Here we go. Not that to be weirdo. What? No, I can't do it. I'm sorry, yo. I can't do it. Maybe another time. Maybe the next video. I'm not ready yet. It's just it's too soon. Snap out of it, weirdo. We're already 15 minutes late. Is this a multi-parter game? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we could do this all in one video. We'll see. It is the demo after all. Before you could say a single word, the orange-haired girl grabs you by the arm and dragged you with her. These faces. But a few minutes later, the two of you stood side by side, facing a packed classroom. The teacher looked at you for a few seconds before facing the class and making an announcement. Attention everyone, today we welcome two new transfer students. Can you do me a favor and introduce yourselves to the class? The name is Ra. She is Sunder. I look forward to meeting you all. Just say it with a little bit of attitude next time. Morale stood as she addressed. Morale spoke as she addressed the class. Everyone's gaze turned to you now. You should introduce yourself. Who are you? Okay. Guess we gotta give a name. You can just call me, okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Face the rest of the class and speak. It's very nice meeting you all. Please call me Kai. All eyes were suddenly on you, or more precisely, on Morale, as the two of you took your designated seats. That's right, today is your first day at Sandy High School. You and Morale moved to the city last week and decided to transfer to this school. This makes complete sense, but you can't help but feel it's like something is really off here. Oh? What do you mean by that? The teacher let out another long sigh and went on with the lecture. A few hours later, it was finally lunchtime. I'm heading to the admin of the I'm heading to the admin office to finalize your registration. Want me to come with? That won't be necessary, Kai. If I can't do a voice, maybe I could just put a little bit of attitude in my voice and you have more important things to do anyway. No, I'm not sure if I can do that either, y'all. I don't know. I'm not sure. It might be too soon for me. I gotta get kind of used to this maybe if I'm gonna be doing this regularly. This place will be your home for a while. You should go around and get yourself acclimated to your new surroundings. Maybe buy some lunch while you're at it. Looks like Moral didn't feel like waiting in line. but she shoved the boring job onto you. See ya. Oh, I guess I'm kind of giddy right now because this is the first time I'm like doing this in a while. Raw then turned around and left. You see some of your new classmates wanting to chat with her, but she just completely ignored them and left. Okay, what now? Should you head straight to the cafeteria? Maybe you should wait until the cafeteria clears out a bit. Perhaps you could look around for a bit. Where do you want to go? Okay, so this is probably where we start changing endings. The roof, the schoolyard, or the library. I guess the schoolyard sounds kind of good right now. Let's go there. Maybe play some sports or something. Leave the classroom and head outside to the yard. Hmm? Yeah, what's happening? Just change the scenery? After taking a left here and there, you finally reach your destination. School's campus. It wasn't anything fancy, but it looked well maintained, and the trees provided some very necessary shade. However, since most students were already in the cafeteria, the place was pretty much deserted, except for one person who was sitting on a nearby bench. Oh, is this gonna be another? Okay, yeah. Naz. Hey, Naz. Hey, oh, hi. A girl with pink hair and green eyes stares back at you. Did you come here to escape the cafeteria's lunch rush? You nod back at Naz. Much of a talker, huh? I don't know, I feel like I've been talking a lot so far. uh, what's his voice? Somebody singing now? Okay, wait, I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Today is my first day. First day, yeah. I think I just said that. So you're a transfer student, huh? Yeah, pretty much. I see. So changing schools this late in the school year is pretty uncommon. You must have had a very good reason to come here. Don't worry, I'm not here to judge you or anything. I was a transfer student myself anyway. I think. Think? What are you talking about? Yeah, so I'm starting to get hits of memory loss here, like maybe some mental tampering, perhaps? You think? Yeah. It's well, it's hard to explain. Look, I've been in the school for a very long time. You're talking like you mean like just like school day, right? You're not talking like you just been at the school for days or something, right? When I try to think back, the earliest memory I have is standing in front of the school gate. But a person doesn't just show up randomly at a high school, right? So I must have transferred here at one point. Uh-huh. Haha. Sorry, I'm spewing gibberish. I understand. No, it's actually kind of confusing. I don't know what you're talking about, really. I'll be lying if I said I understood. Yeah, I'm having trouble figuring it out myself. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and go see that therapist the school suggested. There's nothing wrong with seeking professional help, right? You nod. I nod. I nod a lot. So much so that the narrator had to say it himself. I'm sorry for unloading my problems on you. Especially since we barely know each other. Nervous laughter. I'm Naz, by the way. Yeah, I might have already known that, apparently. Since, yeah, did the actual protagonist know that already? Since her name was already on there. Naz reaches out and to shake your hand. Shake her hand and introduce yourself. Kai, huh? Well, it's very nice to meet you, Kai. Oh my goodness, that's weird. Naz then gave you a slight smile and left. You stood there for a few seconds watching her go before you headed to toward the cafeteria. After that weird encounter, you finally arrived at your destination. Time to stand in line and buy lunch for you and Moral. However, no matter where you look, the cafeteria is completely empty. Not a single student around. Okay, so deserted school, people not knowing how they got to the school. Yeah, something weird going on here, right? This makes no sense. Even though you did show up late to avoid the crowd, it's still lunchtime. School cafeteria should not be empty right now. Yeah, no, kidding. You keep looking around in confusion when somebody suddenly appears in front of you. Oh, another girl. Cece, it's you. Oh God, it's really you, Kai. Cece suddenly jumped on you and gave you a tight hug. Okay. So, clingy much? How did you get here? I'm super happy to see you again, but I don't understand. How are you here? You're in complete control. You're you. Cece stared at you in confusion. Her expression displays both happiness and fear. It seems she's hoping you'll be able to answer her questions and put her mind at ease. Sadly, however, you're as confused, if not more confused than she. So you simply take a step back and explain everything that happened to you so far. Not much, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I just talked to a couple other girls, maybe got the deets, I don't know. Really? You just found yourself at the front gate of this school. Just like that. I mean, yeah, I heard somebody else said that. You nod your head. I nod my head. What about before that? How did you get here? How did you find this? Before Cece could even finish her words, a loud voice interrupted your conversation. Oh, it's this other girl. Good. What's up? You're not suspicious, are you? Good, you're both here. I finalized your registration, Kai. Congratulations, you're officially a candidate now. What? Candidate? Don't worry, I'll explain everything soon enough. Okay, yeah, she's definitely it's kind of sus. Like Among Us. She's Among Us. First, let's get the other candidates in here. What? What is going on? Morale spoke as she snapped her finger. Okay, 6 other people suddenly showed up in the cafeteria. Huh? Oh, is this other girl? Okay. What the heck is happening? Okay, finally another dude. I thought I was alone. Uh, yo, dudes, how did I teleport to the cafeteria? Surprise face. Did I finally awaken my superpowers? I don't know. I mean, okay, that is some deep crimson right here. Okay, this must be a part of the test. Okay, and then we got the frog fan 0. Wow, wow, that was so. Wait, no, oh shut up. Wow, that was so cool. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I felt like I was floating in space for a moment there. Teleport me again. Carmen, are you just a carbon copy of the other girl? Oh my, teleport. Jack, okay, the cool silent type. Not gonna say anything, bro. What's up? Okay, enough delays. Let's begin. First, let me congratulate you on surviving the first trial of the game. What? The first trial? Did we already get involved in this little hullabaloo? The first trial. They must have gotten their memories wiped after the first, or maybe they didn't even know at that time. Maybe it was just like something nobody knew, and just whoever survived it got into this section. Okay, I'm gonna stop there, guys, and just read. Hey, yes, every person in the school was a potential candidate. Okay, yes, maybe I say was because except for you 8, the rest have been killed off. Okay. What? This school was set specifically for this trial. Is this a freaking government experiment? You were all transferred here, and your memories were manipulated. Those with a weak will, with a pitiful presence. The observers of this world simply accepted the new reality and went on with their lives. They attended classes, stood in line at the cafeteria, and enjoyed a carefree high school life. Not once stopping or wondering how they even got here in the first place. Pitiful NPCs. Meta? However, you 8 were different. You saw through this fake existence. You refused to look away and accept this sweet lie. You questioned your reality. And for that, you're still alive. However, that game has just begun. Your continuous survival is not yet assured. After all, only one of you 8 will leave this place alive. Why the heck are you doing this? Pretty sure she's just crazy, but playing a pretty sick game, little girl. Who do you work for? You two are asking the wrong questions. Or rather, you're asking them at the wrong time. Hi. You're so right, Orange Daughter. I should be asking you about the second trial. Yeah, that is a pretty good question, isn't it? The second trial. I guess since she called this the high school experiment first trial, then that could only mean there's going to be more. Right. Correct, Carmine. What is Moral her name and you're just using her name or something? The second trial is the real main event. It's the real reason you're all here. In order to pick the winner among you, you will be playing a certain game. The game has many names and many different iterations. However, the most common name for it is the werewolf game. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a killing game or something. Her face got dark. You suspicious too? The effing social deduction game? Is this some sort of a joke? I don't think she's joking, partner. You want us to play a children's game? I won't take it lightly if I were you, Jack. The second trial might be based on the werewolf game, but the consequences are very real. You won't be role-playing around, you will become the roles you're given. Roles? Standing among you right now is a real killer. I got some ideas about that. He/she will target and seek your death without any hesitation. The only chance of survival is exposing the killer and voting them off at the end of the day. Oh, we only have a day. Okay. Standard werewolf rules are the rest of this day. However, in addition to the killer and innocent role, there are 3 additional special roles. Among Us. First, the guardian angel role. Okay, oh, it really is Among Us. What the heck? The person with the guardian angel role will be able to choose and protect one other person at each night. If the guardian angel chooses to protect the person the killer targets, then congratulations. You have managed to prevent the killer from claiming their victim. The second role is the vigilante role. The person with the vigilante role is able to target and kill one person each night. However, targeting and killing anyone who is not the killer will result in the vigilante killing themselves. Pretty fair trade-off if you ask me. I don't know. Do cops have to kill them? I'm not gonna talk. I shouldn't even be saying that word on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. Might have to censor that. Finally, the third and last role is the detective role. The person with the detective role is able to investigate one person each night and determine if they are the killer or not. However, convincing others about your findings without exposing your role to the killer is a whole other matter. Gotta stop saying that. As you can see, each role has its advantages and disadvantages, ensuring a fair trial. Now, to end this explanation, I would like to remind that that targeting someone during the daytime is completely forbidden. Breaking this rule or any other rule for that matter will result in the offender being immediately nixed. Every single one of you is implanted with a small chip in your brain. Was it kill chip? Oh, I shouldn't say that. The chip is completely attached to your optical. Is it completely attached to? Outtake 3. The chip is completely attached to your optic nerve and is able to witness anything you see. Upon the discovery of any rule infringement, the chip will automatically release a powerful electric surge through your nerves, thus frying your brain and immediately unaliving you. Yeah, there we go. That's the word. You planted something in our brain? As long as you don't break the rules, you have nothing to worry about. What about you? Are you playing the game too? Hey, silence! ... Now, unless you have other questions about the game, I'll be seeing you at sunset. Okay, so she's not playing? That's not kind of really fair, is it? Why are you even here then? You could have just said that to them remotely, not like threatening yourself. Moral then walked past you and walked toward the exit. You all kept following her with your gaze when she suddenly stopped and turned around. She was looking back at all of you, but you could swear she was looking straight into your eyes. Welcome back to the NULL game. Huh? Oh, so this is where the loop part comes in, right? Does this mean they've already looped? Or does null mean like zero in this case? Like this is the first loop. I said I would stop theorizing. Here I am talking over the cutscene. My fault. Freestyle maybe? Nah, I'm not ready for it yet. Gotta give it a few videos at least before I get comfortable enough to do all this embarrassing stuff. What was that? What am I looking at, bro? Is this like the cycle of evolution or something? Story returns. Huh? A brand new adventure. Expanded like never before. No. Dude. Mmm. And there's the creator.
Happiness or freedom? What would
Without
you
the
choose?
I don't know. That's a pretty philosophical question. Because one could imply the other, right? But then again, they're not mutually. You lift your head to the mighty blue sky and, while trying to process what just happened, when suddenly a voice brings you back to reality. Hey, are you okay? Look back at Cece and nod your head. The no game is happening again, huh? And by the look of it, this one is even more messed up than the last. Not only is the game's host different this time around, but so are the participants. You hear my cheer. Or at least some of them. Oh, so they're self-aware about this? Okay, cool. Setting is different too. Why Sandy High School out of all places? Why Moral? Why her? Why a version of his daughter? I take it this has happened before these characters? These two characters? I didn't play whatever supposed first game there was, so I wouldn't know. Maybe another time. Sorry, Kai. I don't mean to confuse you. After all, I was a little bit scared when you got closer. She suddenly approached you and held your hand. You have no idea how happy I am to see you again. You you have no idea how much I waited for this. Kai, we're finally together again. Okay, cool. Anyway, DC leans forward as she held out to your hands when another girl came through. Yeah, what's happening here? Very shameless, very shameless. DC let go of your hand and face zero. What do you want, weirdo? Don't be like that, CC. There is nothing wrong with forming alliances. It's the only way to survive this game, right? Right? What better way to cement an alliance than a pretty... Yeah, I'm not gonna do the rest. Anyway. That's not what we're doing. We getting to the serious part, or... Sure, CC-chan. I'll get off of here. I didn't mean to... Yeah, that. Have fun. On. You see, Zero then waved her hand and left. You watched her leave until she left your sight. Zero, she is no less of a freak than as a participant. But she's right about something, Kai. The no game has officially started. Alliances are bound to be formed. Sooner or later, this game will spiral into madness again. We need to escape earlier this time. Trust me, Kai. This is the only way to truly survive this game. Look back at CC and nod your head. First, we should start by searching the place. Last time I just dragged you along with me from one place to another. Not once did I ask for your input. So, how about you lead the search this time around? Where do you think we should go? Well, how about the roof this time? Let's get a good overview of the area, whatever, you know. Hopefully you don't get pushed off the top of it. The rooftops. You think we can find something there? Alright, let's head up. With CC by your side, you two start heading to the school's rooftop. As you walk through the hallways, you notice how empty the school suddenly became. The hundreds of students who once roamed the halls are nowhere to be seen. After climbing the stairs, you two finally arrive to the roof. It seems someone is already here. San, yo, it isn't Kai and CC. You guys are teaming up or something? I think we're kind of already thing or something. What are you doing up here, Hassan? This is where I do business, dear Cecilia. Is that her full name? If you must know, this is the temporary HQ of the Milkers. Milkers? Not you too, Cecilia. It's how you say it. Doesn't anyone remember the Milkers anymore? They were the stuff of legends. A group able to procure any kind of intel. Were active in pretty much every high school in the capital, specialized in obtaining intimate information. Heck, they're the reason half of those high school losers ever managed to get a girlfriend. They're literally the coolest stuff ever, and I'm bringing them back. Founded an information network across the school, and we're already getting requests from romantically inept losers. Science. It's only a matter of time before the word milker is on the tongue of every student in this school. Newsflash, there are no students here, buddy. I'll create a milker group that will never fade. Hassan spoke while punching his fist in the air. Hey, idiot. You do know the school is no longer, except for the 8 of us. The others were unalived and disposed of. How are you running your creepy business with no one around? You're thinking short term, dear Cecilia. Once I win this game show, my face will be plastered all over the TV. Business will be flooding through my door like crazy. This idiot didn't change one bit. You know, what does change really? You ignore Hassan and start searching the roof alongside CC, but nothing seems out of place. You two eventually gave up and went downstairs. You two spent the next few hours investigating the different classrooms of the school. But much like every other room in the place, it was completely abandoned. All of those students who once roamed the halls were completely gone. Almost like they never existed in the first place. Maybe they didn't exist. Maybe they were just figments of our imagination. Look through the school, through the window. The mighty blue sky suddenly turned orange, signaling the end of the day. Already sunset. Uh-oh, we didn't find any evidence. We don't know who the culprit is. Does this mean somebody's gonna get picked off? As for who, we only saw the dude today, so I don't know. CC suddenly hold your hand as you two stare through the window. It's okay. You did your best. We did our best. Whatever's gonna happen now, we'll face it together. Are we gonna lose or something? Did I just go to the wrong place? Just you and me, like always. CC tightens her grip on your hand. Beyond that beautiful smile of hers, you can sense fear. You can sense an immense fear that would shatter the very fabric of reality if it ever comes out. It is not a fear for her life. It's not a fear of death, of the unknown. It's a fear for you, for your existence, for your future together. You hold tighter to CC's hand as a strange feeling suddenly shocks your senses. Uh-oh. The next time you open your eyes, you find yourself standing in the cafeteria, but you're not alone. CC and the rest of your companions are all there. But most of all, she is here too. We're all. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Moral. I don't know what stage trick you guys are using for this teleport thing, but it's making me really nauseous. Can I talk with one of the executive producers about it? I can't have the kids at home see me puke on live TV. Moral stared at Hassan for a few seconds before she rolled her eyes and faced the rest of you. That hit her nerve. That hit her nerve. Now that you're all here, allow me to explain the voting process. Standing among you right now is the killer. You? Starting tonight, the killer will become a victim with each passing night. The voting process is your main way of finding and eliminating the killer. Sorry, I said it again. The process is simple. You simply discuss the situation among each other and then vote. Vote. Each one of you gets to vote, and the person with the highest number of votes gets eliminated. Any questions? By eliminated, you mean unalived, right? Whoever gets the highest number of votes will be unalived. Affirmative. This is insane! You really expect us to send someone to their death? I mean, she hasn't like go to that poker face so far, so I'll have to take it serious for now, but I feel like she definitely assumed it. You can always choose to vote on no one. However, that would only benefit the unaliver, of course. We don't care. We're not gonna play your sick game. We're not gonna unalive anyone. What do you mean by we, Nazi-chan? Don't go around forcing your own opinion on the rest of us. That's not cute at all. I don't know. I'm kind of getting some voice thing going, but I'm not sure. I can't really do the really embarrassing stuff so far. I gotta memorize these. What? I agree with the blind woman. Not making a choice is a choice in and itself. If this unaliver truly exists, then doing nothing will send one of us to a certain demise. What about the special rose? DC, who barely spoke a word until now, suddenly interjected. Alright, the special rose. The vigilante, the detective, and the guardian angel. It seems the rest of your companions are also surprised by this. What about them? What if the people with the special rose step up right now? That will narrow down the list of suspects. It doesn't really narrow down anything so far. We don't really know anything, but yeah. Good idea, CC-chan. There are 3 of us here. There are 8 of us right here. If we eliminate the people who will play special roles, then only 5 people will remain. Even if we vote randomly, there will still be a 20% chance of voting for the unaliver. That's pretty high, right? Right? I wouldn't say that. I agree as well. Maybe I'll do like a noble voice, or I'm trying to think. Any kind of advantage you could get would be very helpful. I don't know. Irish, maybe? The people with the special roles should step up. Carmine spoke as she faced the rest of your companions. Seconds passed and then minutes, but no one stepped forward. Come on, guys. We can't have dead air. This will totally mess up the ratings. A few more minutes passed, but then once again, no one stepped up. Enough. This is a waste of time. Don't be so hasty, Mirage. This is super duper important to us, so just wait a bit, okay? We can wait all night, and nothing will change. Because the special roles haven't been assigned just yet. Ah, I see. Well, oh yeah, she wouldn't tell them, of course, so they won't know anyway. They will just have to step up, and people will have to believe them, or it will have to get proven. Huh? Unlike the unalive law, the special roles are only assigned during the first night. So somebody they either have to just guess the unalive her right away, or somebody has to get unalived first for the roles to get assigned. That's when you start using them after all. So at this moment, none of you have a special role yet. I see. Well, Caesar-chan's plan was a no-go from the start. Well, it was still worth a shot, so don't beat yourself up too much, Caesar-chan. I don't know, maybe I could pull up the voices right now. ... You were trying to bait the unaliver, huh, Cecilia? Huh? Bait the unaliver? By declaring that the people with special roles will narrow down this. By declaring that the people with declaring that the people with special roles, that will narrow down the suspect list. She was basically saying that whoever steps forward will be seen as 100% innocent. She was hoping that would tempt the killer to falsely claim that they had a role. Said it again. And since the roles haven't been assigned just yet, that would immediately expose them as a fraud in the game. Oh, did she know? Oh yeah, she was like, she definitely knew they were in the game already. But didn't like Zero know that too? A very impressive strategy. However, it seems the unaliver is smarter than what you gave them credit for, Celia. Perhaps you're the unaliver, and this whole thing was just a diversion to make the others trust you. Yeah, she could be. Could have been trying to like bait me earlier too. Perhaps I'm playing right into your hands. So is she a part of the game? I'm still confused on that. ... I have no idea what just happened. This is all too confusing for the average viewer. I want to try and like get a dude voice for him going, let's just get to the voting already. That's where the ratings are. Once I agree with the delusion of creep. Discussion time is over. So you just wanted somebody to get unalive like right away? I mean, yeah, they were quiet for a while, but should at least give them some time to debate over it, even though they don't really know anything. Like, just give them a chance to just put their heads together about who they think he might be, even if it's wrong. When you hear your name, please step forward and announce your vote. Raw declared that she started calling out names. First to go was Naz. I'm not doing this. I'm gonna take someone's life for like it's nothing. I'm not gonna take someone's life. I'm voting no one. Suit yourself. You're up next, weirdo. Raw spoke as she pointed at Hassan. My moment to shine. I, Hassan, the true definition of a Sigma male, and the future winner of this game show, will vote for you. Nice. Okay. You're just voting for whoever, Anyway, with exaggerated movements, Hassan pointed at Naz. What? Me? Of course. Ever since the start, you have been doing nothing but trying to push us not to vote for anyone. And who would benefit more from that than the unaliver? So, my vote goes for you, Naz. No hard feelings, though. I just want to win the game show. Give me some slack. This is my first time doing this in a while. I'm trying to get used to it. You're a dang lunatic. Louis just trying to off people at any and all costs, even if they're not the unaliver. The voting continued after that. Seeing no clear suspect, Carmine chose to vote for no one. Meanwhile, Zero let out a giggle and declared that she would follow Hassan's lead and vote for Naz. Jack also voted for Naz. DC, on the other hand, let out a sigh and voted for no one. So, if the unaliver doesn't get voted, does no one get executed, or is it just whoever got voted the most? was only you and Kay left now. Or maybe they all get, maybe it's like Danganronpa and everybody except the unaliver gets offed. Alright, it's your turn now, Kay. Who will you be voting for? Myself. Interesting. Kay declared with a hushed, low voice. What? What? I vote for myself. The whole room stared at Kay, with baffled expressions all over their faces. Are you insane? Silence. Fine, whatever. Raw suddenly moved her gaze and faced you. You're at last, Kai. Clear your vote and let's end this for today. Everyone's gaze suddenly turned to you. Okay, guys, gonna end this part here. We'll pick it up on our next vote. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and tune in for the next one. This is Yminkai. Peace.